From the 5 at Soma City in the heart of Toledo, Ohio, it's Late Night with Sammy A. Joining Sammy are his guests, Josh Wang, Aaron Kent, and Jeff Michelet. Featuring the legendary David Martin, please welcome Sammy A.
Stop. Can I do my intro now? We good? Yeah. We're good. Okay, that was amazing. What's up, guys and girls? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the land of friendship, fun, and music. Welcome to Late Night with your boy, Sammy, also known sometimes as your friendly neighborhood Nigerian. Hey, did I ever tell you, David, about that one time? I was this close to burning down an apartment complex because I was trying to make popcorn. This is a true story. Let me give you a little bit of a context. For those of you who don't know, I was born and raised in Nigeria. I moved here after the first 20 years of my life. And when I came from Lagos to Toledo, Ohio, as you can imagine, I experienced a whole lot of culture shock, right? I mean, there was a lot of things that I just didn't understand coming fresh off the boat. It wasn't really a boat. It was a plane. But when I came here to America. So I'll give you a couple of examples. One of the things I didn't understand was church. I did not understand church. I remember going to my first church service, and it was like 90 minutes, and church was over. And I couldn't believe it, okay? Because I grew up in like black African church, and we spent 90 minutes on the offering. I don't know if anybody, like literally, like the pastor would preach a sermon, they would pass the plate, count it. If it wasn't enough, pastor came back on again. I'm not kidding. We run it through again. Dude preached another sermon, and then we had the normal sermon. I mean, it was all day. I remember as a kid, we had these things, David, called a night vigil. You know what a night vigil is? Bro, I've probably been to 100 of these. Basically, you would go to church. We did this like all the time. You would go to church at 9 p.m., and you would stay at church till 5 a.m.
Oh.
Like, we would have church all night. We would sing for hours and hours. I mean, I was a kid, and I was like, what is it? So when I came to America and church was 90 minutes, I was like, this is amazing. Like, I grew up packing dinner for church. Like, we're like, okay, what are we going to eat for dinner? So when I came to America, I didn't understand that. That was like a huge culture shock. Another culture shock when I came to America was the weather, okay? Like, that threw me off, right? I grew up, where I grew up, there was like 2 seasons, right? It's dry season and wet season. That was it. Right, the weatherman's job was easy. He's like, it's gonna rain or it's not gonna rain. I mean, that basically was the choices. And so I went from 2 seasons, and I moved to a city that had 4 seasons in 1 week, right? I couldn't believe it. Okay, and I'm telling you, it does something to a Mayan psychic when you go from a place where literally I grew up Monday 85, Tuesday 84, Wednesday 85, Thursday 82. Woo! We're like, oh man, Friday 83 and rain. That was it. I came to Toledo, and it was like Monday 65, Tuesday 42, Wednesday 79, Thursday -10. And I was like, I don't understand this. I didn't understand how anybody who didn't have brain damage would choose to live in a city like this. I didn't get that. I also didn't understand football. I went to my first UT Rockets football game, and I remember walking in there, and I was like, okay, first of all, why are they wearing helmets, and why are the goalposts upside down, you know? And I'm like, why is it called football? Like, I grew up with football is like football, but there's only one guy that actually uses his foot on the football team, and he's the least athletic guy in the whole thing. I didn't understand that. There were so many things. I could go on and on, but you get the point. It was a lot of culture shock, and there's a lot of things I didn't understand, and the least of which was how to operate a microwave. Okay, David, do you remember the first time you saw a microwave as a kid? How old do you think you were when you used your first microwave?
I'd say like 3.5.
Like 3.5. That's great. That's good for you, okay? Lucky for you, 3.5. I don't know if that's safe, but at least you had access to a microwave. I grew up, literally the first 20 years of my life, I saw one microwave, and it was a high school friend of mine, and their parents were like loaded. They had it was like the holy grail. Like, we would go to his house, to watch wrestling, and they had a microwave. And it was like the best thing ever, because we would watch wrestling, and I thought wrestling was real for like most of my life. I cried when I found out it wasn't real. True story, I really cried. I was like, oh, Hulk Hogan did all of those things. Like, no, he didn't really. Okay, so but we would go to my friend's house, and he had a microwave, and it was like, it blew my mind. It would be like, we would just walk by the kitchen just so we can look at the microwave. That's how crazy it was. And so as you can imagine, when I came to America and everybody had a microwave in their apartment, their house, my mind was like, I couldn't fathom it. And so one day, I'm hanging out, it's a true story, bro. I'm hanging out with a friend of mine in his apartment complex, and I see popcorn. I'm like, can I make some popcorn? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to use the microwave for the first time in my life. And I was playing it cool. They didn't know I'd never used a microwave before. And so I'm like, I'm going to figure this out, okay? I've been staring at this holy grail for like the first 20 years of my life. So I grab the microwave thing, and I look at the box, and I read the instructions. I'm like, I got this. I'm a smart guy, freshman in college, And so I open the mic, push the thing, the door opened. I was like, sweet, this is amazing. There's a God. And so I put the thing in there. I close the microwave, and I punch the numbers. Okay, let me back the truck up, because I don't think you got that. Okay, beep, beep, and go back, all right? I read the box, open the microwave, I put it in, yeah. Bro, I put the whole box in, right? I read it, I put the entire box with all the wrappers in the microwave. I shut that thing, I punched the numbers, put it on high. So proud of myself. I go in the living room, University Hills on Bancroft Road. 2 minutes later, the whole place is like the fire alarms are going off. The microwave is smoking because the cardboard thing is on fire. And everybody, it's like the episode in The Office, when there's a fire and everybody's like, that's what it was like. Everybody, just kidding. Actually, they weren't freaking out, right? They were shocked, right? That was their reaction. I remember looking at my friends, and they were shocked. 2 reasons. Number one, they were shocked because they had never seen anyone do that in their life. We've never seen anybody put a whole box in the microwave. The other reason they were shocked is they had never seen a black man turn orange and blush. Like, my face was orange. I was like so embarrassed. And so, but after they got over their shock, they did probably what you would have done if you were in that situation. They started to laugh at me, like belly laughing on the floor, and they're pointing, and they're just laughing at me, and I swear it lasted 4, 5, 6, it felt like 7 years. Seriously, for years, my friends would not stop telling the story. Like, it's kind of like, in the Bible when God told the Israelites to build a monument so they could come back and remember what he did. Yeah, my friends built a monument on the most embarrassing time of anytime there was popcorn, a box, a microwave, smoke alarm, anytime there was anybody around, man, they had to tell the story of when Sammy almost burned down the whole place because he put a whole box of popcorn in the microwave. And you know what's so crazy about that story is that even though it was so embarrassing for me, it's one of my favorite stories, right? I look back at that story and I've come to cherish it because that moment is connected to a season in my life where I first started to experience what I believe is the greatest gift that God has given humanity, and that's friendship, right? That story connects me to the greatest gift God has ever given us. And I know that sounds crazy, but what if it's true? Right? I've been thinking about that all day. What if it's true that the greatest gift that God gave us is not something in the ocean or something in the cave or something far out in the galaxy or maybe something in our bank account? What if the greatest gift that God gave humanity is friendship? Right? And what if that's what Jesus was talking about when he said to people who were asking him questions that what God wants the most, think about this, Jesus said what God wants the most from you and I is not that we would love him, or it's not that we would serve him rather, or that we would obey him, or that we would go to church, or that we would be good, or all those other good things that we should do. But when Jesus was pressed, he said what God wants the most from you and I is that we would be in a loving friendship with him and with the people around us. And I don't want to oversimplify it, but what if that's what life is at the end of the day? What if it's all of these little moments that we overlook, sandwiched between a lifetime of friendships with people who know us and love us? And what if sometimes that friendship looks like laughing so hard you pee your pants because your friend from Nigeria put a whole box of popcorn in a microwave? It's the gift of friendship. So excited you guys joined us for the show today. I've got 3 guests that I can't wait for you guys to meet. It's going to be a great show. Before I bring them on stage, do me a favor and give it up for the best hype man in all of the land, Mr. David Martin. Come on. Woo! Yeah. You guys can go sit down. Come on, go sit down. Yeah. Woo! What's up, man?
Yo, what's up?
Good. What'd you think of that story, man? Can you believe it? For the whole box. I'm serious. My friends did not let me outlive that for 7 years. Like, literally, they would tell that story over and over and over. But how was I supposed to know? The box said, put the thing in the microwave. I didn't know that there were individual packages in there. And so, but
I mean, I guess that's fair.
You can understand. You're just being nice. That's a pretty dumb
Well,
thing to
no,
do.
I haven't done something that embarrassing, but
Okay,
I've
but
gotten
you've come
close,
close.
so I feel
All
your
right,
pain.
all
I feel
right.
your pain.
So real quick, before we bring the guests out, David, I was on the internets today, just
All of
browsing,
them, huh?
and so I saw someone post something that kind of jumped out at me. And I know this is kind of old; it's been around for a little while, but they did one of those like one's gotta go. You guys know what a one's gotta go is? Like they post like 4 options.
Yeah.
And so I know that's been around for a while, and so I kind of fell on this rabbit trail. You know what happens on Twitter. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to see what my friend David thinks, okay? So I brought a couple of these, David, if it's okay with you guys. I just want to see what you think, okay? You know how to play the game, right? One's got to go.
Yeah.
Got it? Okay, tell me what you think. Okay, so this first one's easy. Social media platform, okay? One's got to go. You got Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, okay? I'm not on the TikToks, but I know you are. Which one's got to go? One's got to go. What you got to pick? Tell me, one's got to go. This is an easy one, actually. I think it's a layup, but one's got to go. What you got?
I would go with Instagram.
What?
Yes.
No
Okay,
way. No.
okay.
No, Instagram's the first to stay.
What are you talking about?
course it's the
How is
first
it,
to stay.
How is it the first to stay?
Because Instagram is the one place where you can go on and leave and feel happier than you did when you came on.
Well,
that has never happened on Facebook
yeah,
or Twitter.
but you post a picture on Instagram like, ooh, that was fire. I got the lighting right. I got the poses right. 3 hours later, 2 likes.
That's
and
true.
Your whole, like, the dopamine rush is not there. You're not going to get that.
That's true. So you're going from the angle of like, what can I get out of this? Basically, is what you're saying.
I mean, yes.
Yes. Okay. I don't know, but so what's your pick? You're saying IG's got to go? That's
Yep.
crazy.
Yes, it's gotta
I
get
think
out of here.
Facebook's got to go, man. Anybody with me on Facebook? Can we get rid of Facebook?
See, the
Facebook is the worst. Facebook is a dumpster fire. Facebook is horrible.
Well,
okay.
yeah, because you obviously haven't been seeing the right meme pages.
I haven't seen it. Okay. All right.
Some of those meme pages be having me
pretty good.
rolling
Okay.
at
All right.
2:30 in the morning.
Let's fly through this because we're 2 in the morning on Facebook, man. That's crazy. What a life. Okay. So, all right. So here's the second one. This one's a little bit different. I thought this one was interesting. This is like celebrations and holiday. One's got to go. Christmas, your birthday, Halloween, and New Year's Eve. Which one's got to go? Pick one. One's got to go.
I would say my birthday.
Dude, your birthday?
Yes, because my birthday, it's particular to me. So it's not like I can just go to Chili's and be like, hey, it's my birthday. And everyone's just like, okay, who are you again? Whereas, like, if I go to Chili's on Halloween, it's like, oh, hey, you're dressed up. Hey, all right.
Oh, what a selfless guy. Who goes to Chili's on Halloween? That's hilarious. that's such a random place to go on Halloween. Don't you go trick-or-treating on Halloween? You don't go to Chili's
but you gotta pregame with appetizers
Okay,
before you get to the.
I was going to say New Year's Eve's got to go.
Really?
Because,
Why?
yeah, New
Why
Year's Eve
New
is
Year?
fun because I have kids.
Oh.
Ask anybody who has kids. You don't do New Year's Eve after you got kids. You're in bed by 10 o'clock,
I mean, that sounds more like it's on you.
I wake up the next. No, it's on my kids, okay? I wake up and we do a YouTube countdown for our kids at like 8 o'clock. And we pretend it's midnight, like, yay, Happy New Year, and then we go to bed. That's what we do. So, okay,
I mean,
let's do a few more of this. This one I thought was interesting. This is about friendship. We're talking about friendship on the show today. One's got to go, okay? Just think of your relationship with people, okay? Honesty, communication, trust, or chemistry. One's got to go.
Wait, what was the last one?
Yeah, that's a hard one. So think about relationships and friendship. Honesty is gone, so everyone just be lying, okay? Communication's gone, nobody's talking, trust is gone, or chemistry is gone.
Oh, God.
One's got to go. What you getting rid of? What you getting rid of? This was easy. This one was easy for me, man.
It's easy for you.
Yeah, what you got?
Let's.
Come on, man, get this right.
All
What
right,
you got?
I'm gonna say honesty.
Honesty, bro.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, hear me out.
Really?
Hear me out.
Really?
Hear me out. So.
I didn't know this, by the way. We didn't go through this. Honesty is what.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. So with honesty, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a more of a serious kind of thing. Like, I don't know. I feel like like with honesty being gone, it can still kind of filter in through some of the other ones. Like with chemistry, like, okay, we can vibe off of each other. With trust, it's like, I don't know.
So you want to vibe with someone that's dishonest with you. So is that basically what you're saying?
Well, okay, so to me, I'm looking at honesty as in like.
Okay, how about this? I'll be honest with you and say you're wrong. Chemistry's got to go. Anybody with me on that? Chemistry's got to go.
So
chemistry is overrated, bro. I would rather be in friendship with someone that's honest, that communicates well, and that I trust.
That you don't entirely mesh with.
Yeah, but I trust them. There's communication. Okay, let's move on. It sounds like people disagree with me, so I'd like to see what you guys would pick. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break, and after the break, I'm going to introduce my guests. I'll see you guys soon. Don't turn the dial. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. Season 1 of Late Night with Sammy. Our theme for this season is friendship, and today I've got 3 of my favorite friends in the whole world. We've been in a small group circle together. We call ourselves the Circle Daddies. I don't know who came up with that, but I like it. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the Circle Daddies to the stage. My friend Josh Wang, Jeff Mickelay, and Aaron Kent. Give it up. Come on, give it up. Give it up, give it up, give it up. What's up, bro? What's up, what's up? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up? Welcome, guys. Good to see you guys.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Good, good, good. I'm going to introduce you guys to the crowd here in a little bit, give you a chance to tell them a little about yourself. But before we do that, I want to try something else. Okay, the other day, a couple weeks ago, I think I told you guys this. I was driving and I saw 2 groups of people, friends, meet. And when they met, they did this thing. They did the kiss thing on the cheek. You know what I'm talking about? And I was like, that's so cool. And I asked people on social media. They're like, yeah, like people actually do that. It's like an Italian thing or whatever. And I have always wanted to do that. And so do you guys mind if I introduce you again, and then we'll do like the cheek kiss? Are you guys cool with that? Can we do that again? Can we try it again? Yeah, yeah. You go right and left, left to right. Can we do it again? You guys look hesitant. All right, so get out of here. Let's do it again. One more time, quick. Come on. I know, Josh is like, I just got comfortable. Okay. All right, let's do it again. Do people do this? Have you ever done this before, David? You've never done it? It's a thing. I just want to try it. Okay, hey, welcome to the stage again, my friends, the Circle Daddy, Josh Wang, Jeff Mickelay, and Aaron Kent. Come on stage. Woo! Yeah. Do we dab and then do it? Yeah, I'm not. He's like, Josh, I don't do it. Yeah. No. Which way we're going to go? You got to go this way first. Hey, I can trust him. Hey, there you go. Thanks, Aaron. Aaron's my only real friend. Josh is looking at me like, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Was that a little too close? See, I've always wondered that. Is there like a side that you go on? So everybody go right. How about everybody go right the next time we do it? You go, because if I go right, then yeah, I think that works. And so that was fun, man. Would you like me? Okay, you're good? You're good. Okay, all right, awesome. Well, I obviously know you guys real well. And, but I want to give you guys a chance to introduce yourself real quick. And so we're going to fly through it real quick. Josh, kick us off. So tell us who you are, tell us what you do, and I want you to tell us one thing that you think that you do better than anybody else on this stage. And so,
okay.
Yeah, and I'll tell you like what I thought you do better at the very end. So go ahead. What do you do better than tell us a little about yourself.
So my name is Josh. I run a Chinese restaurant with my family, and I think I can drink more water than anyone up here.
Okay, that's good. That's unique. Water. Okay. Aaron's shaking his head over there like I don't believe it. Like just like quantity, like just like a quantity over time. Okay, marathon.
Yeah,
okay.
Not a sprint.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, not a sprint. All right. That's good. Awesome. What about you, sir?
My name is Jeff Mickelay. I'm a clinical transplant pharmacist at
Oh
a local
my
hospital.
gosh.
Yeah, I know. So we all work for you. All right, go ahead.
No. So one of the things that I think I can do probably better or more frequently than anyone else is overthinking matters.
Yes.
So whether that is a problem or a question, you know, if for example, I'm going to go to the hardware store to get light bulbs, if Brittany sends me off, I'm going to look at every single light bulb and kind of think about which one
very
I'm
thorough,
get,
is what you're
what's
saying.
the most cost-effective one,
Yeah.
which one's going to save me the most money because it's, you know, LED versus just the normal GE.
Okay.
I go through the whole process.
So you're that guy, you know?
Yeah.
You know what's really ironic about that, Jeff, is because I told you guys I was going to ask you this question before the show, and you asked me about 20 questions to clarify this question. I'm like, I want you to tell me what you're doing better. And it's like, can you explain what you mean exactly by that? And so
I wanted to think the right answer.
you were overthinking the question about what you do better. So that's
I found
awesome.
the answer.
What about you, Mr. in the back end?
Hi. Aaron Kent, just a salesperson, primarily do commercial insurance. And I can eat more food than anybody here.
That's good. So quantity, that's like your thing?
Quantity.
Okay, that's good. Sprint and marathon, all both together.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way I could drink more water than Josh.
Okay.
You don't want this.
You don't want this? Okay, so let's do this. I feel a challenge coming here. Let's do this. Let me tell you guys what I was going to say about, because I thought about this. I didn't share this with you guys beforehand, like what I thought you were going to say. So Aaron, I thought you were going to say that you can invade someone's personal space better than anybody. Like, is that?
That's true.
That's an accurate statement. Yes.
Right, yeah.
You and I have a little bit of experience with that. Just to tell you guys this story real quick, I went to a conference with Aaron a few months ago, and they were singing at this conference. And after the first session, my eardrums, I think, were shot because Aaron was singing literally to my ears. And I remember, do you remember this? You probably don't remember this, but we were standing. So I remember, like, I would sit down when Aaron was standing just so I could, like, hear myself sing, you know? And Aaron would sing, and he would sit down and do the same thing. And I would stand, and he would stand. And one time it got so bad, I literally got up. I was like, I'm going to go stand in the aisle. And so I get up and go stand in the aisle. Aaron, do you remember what happened? Like 10 seconds later, 10 seconds later, I hear this loud voice behind me. And I'm like, bro.
Okay,
He's like, Masaj, are you okay? I'm like, I'm trying to get away from you, bro. That's the, and so, but at least you're self-aware enough. Yeah, there you go.
Major miscue.
Jeff, I was going to say, and this is kind of close to what you said, but I think you can out-nerd anybody, like, in our circle. Like, you're like, you know, the Enneagram 5, the learner.
Yeah.
And I hope you don't mind me saying this, but did you bring it with you? I asked you to bring it. Jeff, how many kids do you have, Jeff?
Oh, I don't have it on me right now, but
Okay,
it's here
so
somewhere.
you can bring it later. Jeff has 2 kids, and I just found this out last week that when your wife was having a baby, Jeff printed a card and laminated it and put it in his pocket to have during the birth. What was the card for again?
It's kind of a go-to of how to support your wife through pregnancy. Has the different phases all broken down, what to expect, how to support your wife.
Isn't that the nerdiest thing you've ever heard?
Saying what it means.
And what blew my mind the most is not just that you thought to do that, right? I was just standing there like, don't mess anything up. But you laminated it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I used it for my first son, and then I just, hey, it's time to go for the second one. Just pull
You
it out.
saved it to
pull
the
it right
next
out of the
birth?
drawer, and off we're going. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so impressive. That's cool. Amazing. Well, I'm glad that you guys are here. It's going to be fun. Earlier, Aaron, you were shaking your head. He said no one can drink water more than him. And so I think we should do a challenge. And so we're going to take a break in a little bit. You up for a challenge? Are you looking? You're looking. Jeff, you want to join them, or you want them to just kind of do?
I'm just going to watch.
You're just going to watch. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a challenge. We're going to take a break. I'm going to see if we find as much water as we can. And just throughout the show, you guys will just drink, and then we'll see who can drink the most water at the end of the show. And also, one more thing we're going to do on break. I had your wives on the show, and they played the Not So Newlywed game. And the punishment for the loser was their husband had to do their show with a Mike Tyson tattoo on their face. And so, Aaron, your wife lost. And so we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get some waters. We're going to tattoo Aaron's face, and then we'll be right back. So make sure you tune back in. Say thanks again to my friends for coming in. Hey, welcome back, fam. In case you missed it, I am here with my buddy, Dave Martin, joined with my friends, Josh Wang, Jeff McAuley, and Aaron Kent now, who's got a tattoo on, looking good, my friend, if I say so myself. One of the things I love about our friendship is not only are we diverse culturally, racially, but we're very diverse, like professionally, right? And so we got a salesman, we got a pharmacist here, and we got a chef, restaurant owner here, we got a pastor here, and I just got me thinking, and it's going to sound really weird, but I was thinking, if we were in like the end of the world apocalypse, like what would happen? Like how would our skills all play out? And so, all that to say, I came up with this game, and we're going to play a game called Ride or Die, literally, because it's a zombie apocalypse. And so that's what we're going to do. So it's really easy. Everybody's got a card with everyone's faces on them. And so I'm going to ask you a question, and you got 3 seconds to hold a picture up of whoever you think is the person that gets that vote. David, you keep score for us? Sound good? I got it. Okay, whoever gets the majority of votes gets 500,000 points, and then you tally up, and then whoever gets the most points at the very end wins. Sounds good? You guys understand the scenario?
Yes.
Okay, it's the end of the world. We want to figure out who the ultimate ride or die is. You got about 5 seconds to answer. Question number 1. Who is most likely in our group of friends, there's an apocalypse, to get us all killed?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. Easy. So you even voted for yourself. That's good self-awareness there. You are most likely to kill us. Okay, wait 3 seconds before you flip him so nobody can
sorry.
cheat. Okay, so Aaron Kent, does he win or does he lose?
He loses.
He loses. No, he wins. Okay, he even
Okay.
picked himself. I mean, he's self-aware, so that's good. Okay, all right, here we go. This is interesting. Okay, so who's most likely to keep us alive the longest? 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1, flip. Oh, wow, look at that. You think you can
Yeah, right.
You're confident in what, though?
You're gonna keep us alive and kill us quickest.
Yeah, you think yourself?
Yeah, it depends, you know.
You're
like-
gonna get us killed. We would be dying the first 5 minutes. I picked Jeff because you're so thorough. Like, you will like
Yeah.
calculate everything and map out where the zombies are and how to escape them.
But the problem would be is I'd be overthinking what do I do next? Where am I gonna go?
That's true.
That's true. So you'd be a good sidekick.
You know what I mean?
Okay, that's good. You'd be good. Okay. Okay, so who won that? Yeah, who won that? Who got the most? What did you pick? Jeff. Jeff got the most. So Jeff gets the point. Just make it up as you go. You're the ultimate judge. No one can question you. Okay. All right, here we go. Again, I'm gonna count to 5 number. Okay, who is most likely to get involved with the wrong crowd? It's a zombie apocalypse. Wrong crowd. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. That's how he gets us killed. Wrong crowd gets
Yeah.
us killed.
My
Okay.
guys are great.
All right.
I met them down the street.
Yeah, they're zombies,
Yeah,
Okay.
really fun.
but they're
This
nice.
one's a little bit different. Who's most likely to suggest forming an alliance to take out the weakest link in the group?
Oh, man. Easy.
Easy. 5,
Easy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't do that.
What? Did you really?
Don't do that.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Why?
1,000%.
Why?
You're sneaky, dog.
I'm sneaky?
You're sneaky.
Jeff, come on. You're the nice one. You said I'd keep us alive the longest.
Weakest link would be gone.
I know, okay. You said I'd keep us alive the longest.
Well, the group would be smaller. I don't know.
That's how I'd keep us alive, eliminate the
That's true.
weakest link. Okay, all right. Who's most likely to ditch our crew for another crew with more resources? They're like, see you later. I'm out of here. 3, 2, 1.